What's up, everybody? This is Adam for the Animals here, and welcome to a special Rupert edition of How to Ruin Every Take with Rupert. Good job, Rupert. Rupert's doing his job.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Hey guys, it's Adam for the Animals, and welcome to my kitchen. Today, I wanted to share with you a very simple recipe that I make pretty much every week. It's a vegan tofu curry. Super healthy, super delicious, and incredibly simple to make. So please allow me to show you how easy and convenient eating vegan at home really is. Let's get into it. Alright, come on over and let's check out the ingredients. Simple, whole foods. We got a sweet potato, we got a carrot, we got a pepper, we got an onion, we got a block of tofu. You can find this at any supermarket for $2.50. It's a steal. We've got this curry powder that I've made myself, which is a combination of a bunch of other spices. I'm going to, maybe right here, I'm going to have listed all of the ingredients that go into this curry powder. So please follow along, make this yourself. It works out for me, and you can make it in like large quantities, so you can just like have a bunch of curry powder ready to go. So do that. Also, more optional for garnishing is green onions and cilantro. Also cashews. I think chopped up cashews go really well in a curry. And then just for more seasoning, I'd like to add a little bit of soy sauce and salt and pepper. And then for our base, we're gonna be using brown basmati rice. Two things I forgot to add are, of course, you need coconut milk, so get a can of coconut milk. I'm also gonna add some frozen broccoli as well. So, step one in cooking, and something that I learned a long time ago that I always try to apply going in, is you want to make sure that all of your veggies and all of your stuff is chopped up and ready to go before you even start the cooking process. Otherwise, you know, you can be like halfway through and then realize, oh, I forgot to chop this one thing. And then you're busy chopping this one thing and then suddenly you're burning something on the stove, right? So make sure all of your stuff is nicely chopped and ready to go before you start. Now I know what you're thinking, oh man, that's a lot of vegetables to chop. I can't chop all those vegetables. Well, I don't know what you guys are complaining about, because I find this incredibly easy. Check this one out. You see? It's easy. What are you complaining about? Okay, so what do we got here? We got a full pepper, chopped nice and fine. We got a yellow onion, also chopped pretty fine. Garlic, chopped as fine as I could get it. Tofu. This is only half the block of tofu. I've got the other half in the freezer. You just cut it in nice little cubes, super easy. Cut up a sweet potato in about like 1-inch pieces. Carrots into, I like to do these nice little diagonal slices, but just chop them up. You know, you don't have to be perfect here, just cooking. And then for the garnish afterwards, I've got the green onions and the cilantro all ready to go as well. All right, so here we go. First things first, gotta get the rice going. So we're gonna throw a cup of rice into the Instant Pot. If you don't have an Instant Pot, I feel sorry for you. So I'm just gonna make a cup. I find that this portion is really good for 2 people. If you wanna make for more, say 4, you just double what I'm doing. All right, let's add our cup. Into the Instant Pot. We're also going to add a cup of water into the Instant Pot, of course. Now I like to give the rice just a dash of salt for a little bit more flavor. And close it up. Press the rice button. That rice will be done in about 25 minutes, and in that time, we'll probably have the curry pretty close to done as well. If you don't have an Instant Pot, no big deal. Just make rice the old-fashioned way. It'll just take you a little bit longer. I'm making this recipe totally oil-free tonight. If you want to add olive oil or coconut oil to your pan, then do that. But I'm just gonna make it oil-free. Add a thin layer of water, and I'm gonna put the heat on 3/4 of the way, and I'm gonna wait until the water starts to boil to add all the things I want to add to the water. Alrighty, our water is boiling, so let's add our pepper, our onion, and our garlic to the water. Give it all a nice stir. Something I also learned is that you should do a slight seasoning at every step of the way when you cook. So I like to add a little bit of salt and pepper pretty much every single time anything is, or I make the next step in the recipe. So I'm gonna add just a dash of salt and a dash of pepper as well. We're gonna wait for the onion to be about, you know, a translucent looking color, and for the water to start evaporating. Once that happens, then the pan is going to kind of like scorch the onions, and then they're gonna get that nice like golden brown texture that we really like in onions. After that happens, we're gonna add the tofu as well. Hear that sizzle? All the water has evaporated. Wonderful. First I'm gonna add the tofu to the onion, pepper, garlic mixture. And now I'm going to add just a hint of soy sauce. Lovely. All right, now's where the magic of curry happens. We're gonna add a tablespoon of this curry powder mixture. So there's our tablespoon of curry powder. Give this a stir. Lovely. We're also gonna turn the heat down at this point to about half. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add our entire thing of coconut milk. Here it goes. Ooh. Give this a stir. At this point, you're basically waiting for the coconut milk to boil. It's gonna be a nice, light, gentle boil. You don't want it going crazy because then the coconut milk evaporates and then you're missing out on all the delicious flavors. Now, really important, before you start adding in your other vegetables, what I like to do is just give the mixture just a little taste. Make sure that the flavor is to my liking. Maybe if it's a little bit light or you want a heavier flavor, you might want to add a little more of the powder. I'm probably going to be doing that anyway, but let's see how it is. That's very balanced. We're going to keep it just how it is. Now let's add these veggies. Pour them in nice and, slow. Don't burn yourself. All right, we're also gonna add about this many broccolis. Add as many broccolis as you like. If you love broccoli, add a lot of broccoli. Stir everything into the mixture. I like to kind of pat things down into the coconut milk to make sure that they're gonna get nice and absorbed by the coconut milk. And once everything's all ready to go and it looks like it's ready to sit and be happy, I'm going to lower the heat. Really important to lower the heat to about a quarter so we can start simmering the curry. And we're gonna cover this up. Obviously my lid doesn't fit exactly, that's just life. If you've got a lid that fits exactly, then lucky you. At this point, you're pretty much all the way there. Now all you gotta do is just chill for about 15 minutes, let this simmer, let the sweet potatoes cook up, let all the flavors get nice and absorbed, and then open it up and try it out and see how it is. If the sweet potatoes are nice and tender, then you've got a curry ready to go. All right, it's been about 15-20 minutes, so let's check on the curry, see how everything's cooking. Ooh la la. Oh, it smells delicious. Basically, my test to see if the curry's ready to eat is if I can really easily poke a sweet potato and if it just breaks in half without me trying too hard. I don't like to overcook the curry because then all the vegetables get super soft. I want to go just so the sweet potatoes are ready to eat and then it's good to go. So this is totally good to go. Turn it off and remove it from the heat. Yummy yum. All right, so our curry is done. Let's load up on some rice first. All right. Oh yeah, look at that. Delicious. That seems like a pretty reasonable amount for a first dish. So let's add a little bit of cilantro to the top. This is both for presentation's sake and because, cilantro is delicious. I add some green onions as well. And then we'll throw some cashews on the top as well. And there you have it, folks. That is our completed curry. It's got lots of vegetables, delicious rice, cashew, cilantro, green onions, broccoli, carrots, onion, garlic, the works. It's gonna be wholesome and nutritious and 100% vegan. And super easy to make, see? Took us what, half an hour? So thank you for following along. I hope you make this for yourself and let me know how you like it if you did. Until next time, this has been Adam for the Animals, and I will see you in the next recipe video or other video.